Hi and welcome to my very 18th YouTube video, and in this video I'm going to take one of the two starter homes in the city section of Windenburg and I'm going to renovate it. And I had a lot of fun building this one because I just like building in this Tudor style. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just kind of fun to do for me. I was trying to stay within the same budget that the original had, but that was kind of hard to do, especially because I didn't want the inside to feel empty, and because of that I ended up going 1,300 simoleons over budget, but I think that's still a pretty good price for a starter home. And I liked the result at the end a lot more than the one in the beginning, so I think it was kind of worth going those 1,300 simoleons over budget. And I was very happy with the way it looked when I supported the overhang with wall-mounted supports, because that is something that I see a lot in the older part of the city I live in, and I think in this build it looks very good, very nice, and it also frames the windows downstairs very nicely. And I apologize for that very weird thing that the camera does when I want to work on the back of the house, because there is this huge wall behind the house, and because of that, every time I want to turn the camera around, it goes up very, very high and I can't really see the back of the house very nicely. Only if I scroll closer to it I can see it, but I can't see it as a whole. It was very annoying while building there, but in the end I made it work. It's just that I'm very sorry about how it looks in the sped up footage. When I was placing the windows upstairs, I kind of wanted to use the wooden beams of the wallpaper as kind of a guideline or as a framing for the windows, because that just would make sense to have those be not cut in half by a window. And I thought with all the windows, and especially with some of the wall decorations that I placed later, this house really came to life on the outside. And another thing that really helped bring this house together was the landscaping. I framed it with some bushes, and yeah, I thought also the trees and all of that really helped to frame the build a little bit and make its surrounding feel very green and alive within that city environment that this house is set in. And of course, for all of this landscaping, I use debug items so that I would have at least a little bit of money left to do the furnishing inside. On the inside, I changed the floor plan pretty much entirely, and I don't know if it was the most elegant solution, because now there is a very long hallway to the back door, but this kind of floor plan managed to fill the space quite well and to be cheap at the same time. I of course had to furnish the kitchen with the most cheap counters, which is never nice, but I think the kitchen still ended up looking quite okay in the end. And then when I got to the living room, I really was able to spend a little bit more and purchase 2 couches so they would fill that space. And yeah, make it feel like more people could live there or visit this place and have this central place where people can come in together and sit. Also, this house doesn't really have a dining area. I imagine them dining in this bigger living space. Upstairs, I don't think I used or filled the space quite as well as downstairs, because upstairs there ended up being a quite large empty area in front of the bathroom. But I was running really low on funds when I got to the upstairs area, so I was just trying to do my best with the money I had left and fill the space somehow. But of course, if your sim would live there and start earning a little bit of money, they would be able to use that empty space maybe as a study room or a study space, and having some space for that or for some skill building items that your sim needs in your house is always nice, I think. And with that, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked and enjoyed this video, and if you would consider subscribing, you would make me super duper happy, and I hope we'll see each other again.